Donald Trump taking a detour from his busy campaign schedule for the grand opening of his family's latest venture, a winery in Charlottesville, Virginia. Cheryl Casoni is live from the Trump Vineyard and with Trump Winery president and son of Donald Trump, Eric Trump. Cheryl, good morning.
Why wine for the Trump Organization? This is the first time you've ever done this. Golf courses, hotels, we understand. But why the winery? Why did you and your father take on this venture?
No, wine's so sexy. Young people are drinking it, and they're exploring new regions. And I mean, it's really a sexy product. Young people are drinking it, and I mean, it's really a sexy product.
I'm really with somebody that is a tremendous guy and a great friend, Governor Gov McDonnell, and his wife Maureen, and their family is beautiful. And I want to tell you, they are people that really love Virginia. And I'm going to do a good job for you, Governor, and I'm going to put a lot of people to work. I can tell you that. We've already done that. So I want to thank you very much for being here. I want to congratulate my son, Eric. Eric Trump is in charge of this development. I know the governor has a whole big thing about Virginia wine country, and he's doing a special job in doing that. And by doing that, he's creating a tremendous amount of jobs for Virginia. So I would like to introduce truly one of the great governors in this country, Governor Gov McDonnell. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you all for coming for a great day, not only for the Virginia wine industry, but for our state generally, and what this is going to mean for our agriculture industry and job creation, and putting an already great Virginia wine industry even on a bigger map nationally and internationally. I'm very grateful to Mr. Trump and to Eric for their investment here. They've already been a major property owner in Loudoun County with the Trump National Golf Course up there, and now with this second major investment, we're really looking forward to even a greater presence of the Trump Organization here in Virginia. We know the Trump name is synonymous with business success and with quality. And having that now attached to a name, Kluge Estate Winery, that's already known for quality wines, we think there's marvelous days ahead here for the wine industry. Just keep in mind that 30 years ago, when it was a fledgling industry, there were only six wineries in Virginia back in 1979. So look at that growth. 5 years ago, we're up to 120. Now, we're up to 200 wineries, including the latest vintage in the backyard of the governor's mansion, planted by none other than the First Lady of Virginia, Maureen McDonnell. Thank you for your confidence, Donald, in Virginia business and Virginia agriculture. We're very excited with what this is going to mean, blending the Kluge and Trump names together, and there are going to be many, many, many new jobs created and more tax revenue coming into Richmond. Thank you very much for that. We will spend it wisely, invest it in good things, and this is just a great day for the people of Virginia. So thanks to all involved, and I'm appreciative of what's happening here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
For the press, if you'd like to ask any questions of the governor, myself, Eric, whoever, go ahead.
Governor McDonnell says the reopening of the winery and Trump's billion-dollar name on the label will continue to boost Virginia's wine industry.
He knows that Virginia wines are on the move, that there's tremendous new marketing opportunities for him. So it's really good. It's a win for, I think it's a win for the Trump business, but more importantly, it's a win for the agriculture industry and the wine industry of Virginia.
We think there's marvelous days ahead here for the wine industry.
Colorado, marijuana, good or bad experiment?
I'd say it's bad. Medical marijuana is another thing, but I think it's bad, and I feel strongly about that.
Well, hang on. What about the states' right aspect of it if the people of Colorado decide?
If they vote for it, they vote for it. But, you know, they've got a lot of problems going on right now in Colorado, some big problems.
Heavy consumption of alcohol or heavy consumption of cigarettes is more dangerous to your health.
No, it isn't. Alcohol
cannabis.
is good for you. You take out the category. Have you been reading the Science Times? It's study after study. Alcohol is good for you. You should have a glass a day. Or two.
We'll have a glass after the show, and we'll test your theory.
Or two. No, it's true. Alcohol is good for you. Pot is not good for you, and in fact, it is very cancerous. Now they're getting these young kids coming in, having heart attacks at very young ages, and it's because they're potheads. And by the way, at least they'll save me money if they just go ahead and die, but they rarely just go ahead and die.
Nobody has ever overdosed on cannabis. Did you know that?
So what? They can't perform daily functions. They're going to be on my tax bill.
But you accept that people die of smoking. You accept that people can overdose on too much alcohol.
Well, but everybody dies eventually.
Leading medical researchers are coming to the conclusion that marijuana, pot, grass, whatever you want to call it, is probably the most dangerous drug in the United States, and we haven't begun to find out all of the ill effects, but they are permanent ill effects.
Our country has tremendous potential. Let's make America great again.
Shortages of marijuana are now being reported.
I don't want to sell drugs, but I'll probably have to.
Shortages of marijuana are now being reported.
I don't want to sell drugs, but I'll probably have to.
Real estate tycoon and best-selling author Donald Trump.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think you're going to have probably George Bush as your next president. He's an excellent guy, an excellent man. He's a friend of mine, and I'm here for that reason.
Well, I wasn't talking about this year, Mr. Trump, but you have said that if you ran for president, you'd win.
I think I'd have a very good chance. I mean, I like to win. When I do something, I like to win. I like to do well, and I think I probably would have a pretty good chance.
I was with George Bush today. I listened to George Bush. I listened to what he said, and I believe very strongly in what he said. I think he is going to be a great president. I'm here because I'm a guest of Vice President Bush, Mrs. Bush, the Mossbachers, and some others. And
as an observer?
As really an observer, and it's an interesting system, and I wanted to see really how the system works. It's the first time that I've been involved in a convention. I came down, I wanted to see how it works, and it's fascinating.
How about financing? Now, what can you give to George? You've already contributed to him, haven't you?
Well, I contributed to him, and I've helped him a little bit, and I guess I'll help him a little bit more, and I'm not sure that he needs anybody's help.